French Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire has said the time for talking is over. The government has ordered more fuel depot staff back to work to try to restore petrol supplies, which were disrupted by strikes for weeks. Yet over 28% of French petrol stations still face supply problems on Monday. Sarah Coates has the details from Paris.
Anger is building right across France. With thousands of demonstrators marching through Paris on Sunday, the rising cost of living top of a long list of grievances.
I am here today because I am angry. I am angry because everything is going wrong. Public services, mistreatment at work, super profits that are not taxed. We have many reasons to be here today. And a government that doesn't listen to us, that continues to favour the same people and that asks for effort from the same people. At some point, this has to stop.
Sunday's demonstration, which in some parts turned ugly, comes on the back of mass strikes at many of the country's refineries as workers demand a pay rise. The situation has left around 1 in 3 of France's gas pumps dry, with motorists seen queuing for hours to try and get petrol as tensions run high, with some drivers seen jumping the line.
Those in charge of Total Energy earn a lot. They have made a lot of profit, and it's normal that the employees demand their dues. Some people say they're already earning a lot. The problem is not there. It's a question of purchasing power. It's not because we earn 2,000 euros per month that our purchasing power should decrease. What we want is for everyone to live decently with the purchasing power we had before.
Prime Minister Elisabeth Borne has stepped in, using emergency powers in a bid to force refinery employees back to work. Also announcing a government fuel rebate will be extended into November after it was set to expire at the end of the month. All this as unions are calling for a nationwide strike on Tuesday, which analysts say could be the crunch point in this tug of war.
Tomorrow is the moment of truth for this movement. Either it works, in which case we will hear a little less about Total Energy and more about a general mobilisation, and thus a very strong expectation expressed towards the government. Or on the contrary, if the mobilisation is very weak, the strike at Total will be more difficult to hold because it has lost legitimacy in the last few days. And at that moment, it could be the moment of the end of this social movement.
If protests go ahead the way unions are hoping, it's likely to cripple public services and transport, heaping more pressure on the Macron government ahead of what's expected to be a tough winter. Sarah Coates, CGTN, Paris.